Good morning, everyone. Hope all is well. I just wanted to elaborate on the previous post that I had submitted, posted. Uh, I think people are thinking that it is a negative thing, which is not, right? So, every morning I pray. I say, Lord, intervene in any person, place, or thing that is not only a disservice to you, but is not serving me or my purpose. And then also, I followed up with today, which is something new, is that I said, whatever uh, person that you do allow in my life, I pray that it is not always an assignment, but is followed with longevity. And the post said, are they in your life for a season or are they a setup? Sometimes now that we are, even if we're in our healing season or if we're past, we've done the work and we have already healed, and now we are in a place now where we are trying to make meaningful connection and meaningful relationships, we have to really decipher whether or not that person is in our life for a season or are they a setup. And set up not meaning anything negative, but are they an assignment? Are they just there to see if the work that you did put in towards your healing and towards yourself and towards not making the same mistakes, are they there to see if those tools that you used worked? Uh, and if so, are you going to follow through with that assignment? Or are you just there to be a blessing to them? Or maybe give them some sound advice? Or are they actually there to now see, okay, it may be a healthy relationship or partnership or whatever the case may be. And now it's just a learning lesson to see if you can utilize those skills properly. So it's setting you up for longevity within your relationships. Now, seasonal relationships, going back to the first part of that, is are they just there for a season? Some people are just there to be a blessing to you and get you through some hard times in your life, and then they move on. And then we feel left out. We feel like, oh, well, why did they leave us? Sometimes it's not negative. So everybody is going through. So sometimes maybe they've got some things going on. Hey, they've helped you through. They've helped you prosper within that particular time in your life. They've given you wings that you never thought that you had. Sometimes we forget how talented we are, how creative we are, how strong we are. Even though that can be somewhat insulting because sometimes we're not strong. We have to learn that through life experience sometimes. But just we have to be reminded, and they remind us, and then they carry on. Are they there just for that season of encouragement? Are they there for that season because you needed someone in your corner? Are they there just seasonal as well as that setup season to where you just needed that lesson? Maybe you didn't learn and you have that same person, that same type of person, just a different face and a different name, just to see, okay, are you going to really work through that? Are you going to fall for the same tactics? Or are you going to learn from that situation? And then next, that person could possibly be a setup for longevity. So don't think of it as a negative way if someone is seasonal, because not everybody sometimes is, I mean, ultimately, we're not all going to be, you know, life is short. We're not always going to be around really to forever. But while we are, let's make meaningful connections if we're open to that. If we're still not at that point where we're not healed or got our stuff together, just simply put it, then maybe we need to look back and maybe look and reflect on ourselves a little more before we go into these meaningful connections. But we need to, you know, God didn't make us to be alone. Although some of us we think, oh well, I'd rather be alone and deal with my crap by myself. instead of going around people. But sometimes that can make things even worse. And I know that personally. Isolating yourself can make things worse. So let's just use our own discernment and decide whether or not someone is just there for a season, just to for encouragement, for help, for love in that particular moment. And let's not let's place people where they need to be. You know, if they're seasonal, let's leave it as seasonal. And if they're there for a setup, meaning for us to utilize our tools, our skills, our talents, creativity, those things that we've learned in that healing space and that time that we healed. Let's place them where they are now. And majority of these people that are in our setup season or are a setup for us are people to not only be there that will bring longevity, but they're also to continue to allow to see yourself for who you truly are. These are people that are going to stick beside you. And if not, once again, it's just an assignment. Maybe you're there for them, or vice versa, however the case may be. But all things can be seasonal. We just have to decipher whether or not we are they seasonal in the aspect of, are they temporary or are they permanent? That set up person is going to be somebody that is going to, they're going to challenge you. They're going to probably tick you off because they are that person that is already grounded 9 times out of 10, and they just want to make sure that you stay on your toes, that you follow through what you talk, you walk, right? And that person is going to make you use whatever tools that you have for that particular relationship or connection. And then it could be somebody that's just a setup as far as an assignment to just test you to see if, hey, is she or he really, uh, or they, are they really what they say? Have they really healed? And it's just setting you up for success. It's not failure. So let's not look at it so negatively, right? So everybody just think of that as we make meaningful connections. Now that we have done that work, don't let anybody pull you back from where you used to be. For one, so don't take it negatively. Just take everything as a lesson. All right. So I love y'all. Y'all have a good day.